Encountering these reptiles might be fatal. They hiss, glide, sadly, bite humans and unwitting victims. Every year, around 5.4 million people are bitten by snakes, with between 81,000 and 138,000 deaths. Venomous snakes kill their victims by injecting a deadly chemical into their prey with their fangs, which is generated by their modified salivary glands. Over millions of years, such venoms evolved, inflicting severe responses in their victims ranging from immobility and bleeding to tissue death and inflammation. In this video, we are going to be looking at the top 10 most deadliest snakes on Earth. Watch the entire video to learn everything there is to know about these 10 snakes. But before starting this video, please subscribe to our channel if you want to hear more from us. Introducing 10 snakes with venom that not only attacks small prey, but also kills humans. Number 10. Black Mamba. Africa's deadliest snake, the black mamba, can kill a person with just 2 drops of its venom, reports Live Science. The black mamba is named for the ink, dark color of its mouth, but it is actually a tawny color. They average about 2.5 meters in length and can travel at speeds of 19 kilometers per hour. Elongated snakes are born with 2-3 drops of venom in each fang, giving them a ferocious bite from the start. Adults can store up to 20 drops in each tusk. If left untreated, bites from this African snake are almost always fatal. Scientists don't know how many people are killed each year by black mambas, but Blumenthal estimates that they account for most of the snake-related deaths in southern Africa. Number 9. Lance. A chunk from a lance can flip someone's frame tissue black because it starts off evolved to die. In keeping with a 1984 paper posted with inside the journal Toxicon, opens a new tab. These pit vipers, which stay in Central and South America and are among 3.9 and 8.2 feet, 1.2 and 2.5 m, lengthy and weigh as much as 13 pounds, 6 kilograms, are chargeable for approximately 1/2 of all snakebite venom poisonings in Central America. In keeping with a 2001 take a look at posted with inside the journal Toxicon. Because lance venom consists of an anticoagulant, a substance that hinders blood clotting, a chunk from this snake can reason someone to hemorrhage. And if that failed to scare you off, don't forget this. A lady can deliver start to 90 fierce offspring. Number 8. Boomslang. Found throughout Africa, but mainly in Swaziland, Botswana, Namibia, Mozambique and Zimbabwe. The boomslang is one of the most venomous species of so-called shoebill. Such snakes can fold their fangs into their mouths when not in use. Like other deadly snakes, the snake has a blood-toxic venom that causes victims to bleed internally and externally to death, the museum reported. With its oval head, oversized eyes, and bright green patterned body, the boomslang is an eye-catcher. When threatened, the snake swells its neck to twice its size, exposing colorful flaps of skin between its scales. Deaths from boomslang bites are terrifying. Scientific American explains. Blood begins to flow through the victim's stool, urine, saliva, and vomit until death. Although named after it, not all populations exhibit this pattern. Its powerful venom can poison humans within 15 minutes of being bitten and is responsible for at least 1 death each year. Number 7. Eastern tiger snake. Although not all populations have this pattern, the eastern tiger snake gets its name from the yellow and black bands that run down its body. It is a native of the highlands and grasslands of Southeast Australia. Its strong venom, which averages at least 1 death each year, may poison people in just 15 minutes following a bite. Number 6. Russell's viper. The Russell's viper is mostly to blame for the approximately 58,000 annual deaths in India that are attributable to snake bites. Among real vipers, this species is regarded as one of the deadliest. They are a major source of harvest-time fatalities for paddy farmers in Sri Lanka as they like to relax in paddy fields at night. A terrible buffet of symptoms, including rapid renal failure, severe bleeding, and multi-organ damage, can be caused by the snake's venom. Acute strokes and, in a few rare instances, symptoms like Sheehan syndrome, a condition in which the pituitary gland ceases generating certain hormones, can both be caused by specific venom components associated to coagulation. Most victims pass away from renal failure. Number 5. Sawtooth. Sawtooth is the smallest member of India's Big Four and is thought to be responsible for most bites and related deaths in India, along with Russell viper, common krait, and Indian cobra. Instead of the stereotypical hiss attributed to snakes, this venomous snake begins to hiss by rubbing its special serrated scales together when threatened. A bite from this viper can cause localized swelling and pain, followed by bleeding. The venom prevents a person's blood from clotting and can cause internal bleeding and ultimately acute kidney failure. Hydration and antivenom. There are 9 different antivenoms in this snake, must be administered within hours of the bite in order for a person to survive. Number 4. Striped kraits. Striped kraits are slower during the day and more likely to bite after dark. Snake venom paralyzes muscles and impedes movement of the diaphragm. This prevents air from entering the lungs, effectively causing suffocation. Number 3. King cobra. At 5.4 meters long, the king cobra is the world's longest venomous snake. The snake's impressive eyesight allows it to spot a person in motion from almost 100 MOA. When threatened, King's cobra uses special ribs and muscles in its neck to spread its hood, which is the skin around its head. These snakes can also lift their heads off the ground by about a third of their body length. Their fame is not in the potency of their venom, but in the amount they inject into their victims, delivering about 7 milliliters, about 0.24 fluid ounces, of venom per bite. Snakes end up with 3 or attack with 4 tendency to chew in rapid succession. One bite can kill a human in 15 minutes and an adult elephant in just a few hours. Number 2. Coastal taipan. Due to its incredible speed, the coastal taipan sometimes took a few bites before it even caught my eye. Inhabiting the moist forests of temperate and tropical coastal regions, when threatened, this snake lifts its whole body off the ground and leaps, baring its fangs first, and injecting its venom into its prey with great precision. Prior to 1956, when an effective antivenom was developed, most bites from this snake were fatal. Number 1. Inland Taipan. Inland Taipan is one of the most poisonous snakes, capable of killing animals or human victims with just a little venom. They reside in the clay cracks of Queensland and South Australia's floodplains, typically sheltering in burrows excavated by other animals. Inland taipans dwell further away from people than coastal taipans and have less contact with them. When a taipan feels threatened, she coils her body into a S shape before taking a rapid bite or many bites. The hyaluronidase enzyme is a major component of its venom that distinguishes it from other species. This enzyme enhances the rate of toxicity absorption throughout the victim's body. That's all for today's. Hope you learned something new today. Leave a like if you did and subscribe to the channel for more informative content like this. Also turn on the bell notification and don't forget to comment your thoughts.